Hey Alan, okay, this is my lesson on how to play the Hello song like a boss. So, um, so one thing I've noticed is that I tend to play the G shape for the Hello song with the second, third, and fourth fingers, and I thought initially that was because I was using the first finger for hammer-ons, but actually I mostly use the second finger. But I suppose it does make it easier going to the C. And then so I don't know if that's important, but that's what I do anyway. So the main thing I think that I throw in, I'm just going to start with strumming the Hello song, but I do quite a lot of hammer-ons on the D and A strings on the second fret. So I start with the first two notes of the melody. So now it's time to say hello to all our friends. Now it's time to say hello to all our friends. Yeah, so I use quite a lot of that. And yeah, also on occasion on the D, I might do a hammer on with the second finger, or from the second fret to the third fret on the E string maybe. And then that on the way back down. So yeah, all that kind of stuff works really well. Another thing I do when I'm doing the G shape is pull off from the first to the open A and then back. And occasionally I might throw in a slide from the F sharp to the G. Like that. Which is quite nice. On the C shape, I sometimes do a little slide up there with my two fingers. On the D and B string, and then my first finger on the fifth fret, and then my first finger on the E string. All that kind of stuff. So either sliding up to there, or maybe sometimes sliding down from there. On the D, I sometimes slide a D5 shape up a couple of frets. Also sometimes throw in that shape, which I think is this, I don't know what it is, C9? I don't know what it is. Something 9, C9. And let's see, what else do I do? Oh yeah, so the really twiddly bits. So yeah, so I do a pull off from the third to the second to the open on the G string, and then to the third on the D string. I'll just play that really slow rather than tell you which frets, because I think it's probably going to be easier for you. So I throw in some of those. I usually end with So that's hammering on from the first to the third, pulling off from the second to the first. Yeah, that's quite nice. And then nice to throw in a harmonic at the octave or the 14th fret as we are at the capo. Let's see. I sometimes do if I'm on the C, I might go. So that's. So initially starting on the G string, so going between the G and the B. So third, second, open, and then go to the D string on the third. So yeah. Yeah, let's throw something like that in sometimes. Yeah, and as for the Travis picking thing, so I don't know if you would want to do this because it's quite, it does take a bit of getting used to. So yeah, so I'm generally trying to do a sort of Travis picking thing, so keeping the alternating bass going in the bass with my plectrum. I mean, you could also do it. With your thumb if you want, but I feel like it projects better with the plectrum. And I'm sort of picking out those same notes, that kind of thing a lot of the time. But I'm not being super specific about what I play. I'm just kind of keeping that going. So. Or where I can, but then sometimes when you've got a bit of melody that you're picking out, you might sort of stop the Travis for a bit. Yeah. Yeah. Probably not very strict with it. I think if you were playing strict Travis, you'd be doing that as your bass line, or that maybe. Anyway, I've just meandered. I'm probably not going to get a very concise video out of me, I'm afraid, but hopefully something there is helpful to you.